AoK Championship Wrestling Wednesday night. We're here to fight. We got 9 of them. And we're going to kick it off first with some tag team action. The Hinkledimers kicking it off. Omer T and Cletus J kicking the show off tonight against Jay Blackbear and Birchfield Burns. Say welcome in, welcome in. It is another night, another fight. We have for you the world title up for grabs. Logan Hawk challenges the new world champion Gavin Wilson for that title. And of course, our main event tonight, the Intercontinental Champion Bud Marvelous has issued the Marvelous Challenge. 9 men will fight each other. The last man standing will get to challenge Bud Marvelous for the Intercontinental Champion tonight. They will go straight through each other. We'll talk about that later on for the main event. Right now, Jay Blackbear leading out for his team and kicking off the first match for us here on AoK Championship Wrestling. Oh yeah! Don't ask. Double buckle. Alright, everybody good? Everybody come in, got a seat? Take a concession stand so you don't have to miss out on your favorite AoK superstar in the ring here tonight. What else we got going on tonight, man? We got Zoe Yuri taking... try that again. We got Zoe Yuri taking on Alexia. We got Prestige facing off against Dean Graves. We got women's tag team action. The Fallen Angels are back. Amaya and Alice Angel to take on Wildcat and Casey. Torrance Benjamin here tonight to singles action against Chris Chaos. More ladies action as well. Lilith will take on a returning Piper Ramirez. All that and more as Birchfield Burns has made his way into the ring alongside his tag team partner here this evening, Jay Blackbear. And by dog, here they come. Omer T and Cletus J.
And at a combined weight,
them fighting Hinkledimers.
141 pounds, the Bludgeon
No, there's not. I can't get an R rating around here apparently. The fighting Hinkledimers. Both of them. Mother fighters. They are. Mother fighters they are. Omer T, Cletus J, twin brothers from Stillwater. I don't know where Stillwater is. West Virginia is my guess. And my guess is because Omer told me, listen, Omer told me that his grandfather, great-great-grandfather invented toothbrush. True. Omer T's great-great-grandfather invented the toothbrush. Had to be him because anybody else would have called it the teeth brush. Tornado tag. Right now, the Hinkledimers, Cletus J in particular, in control of the matchup. Birchfield taking over down for the second or third time here tonight. Very early opening stages. Blackberry, he's a big boy in there. That's a big sequoia up in there. Probably not. Probably offensive. Big suplex though, slammed him down hard. Look at this, Blackbear. Give it about 1, maybe 2 shits about who he was hitting on that one. Taking out his tag team partner as well. But the Hinkledimers fighting back, trying to gain some kind of control back. Omer T In the ring with Jay Blackbear, Cletus. Oh, this can't be good for Cletus. Homer out to make the save. Birchfield breaking out of that bear hug. Inverted DDT. An inverted DDT there as well. One on each of the Hinkle Diners. And Blackbear really just smacking the hell out of it. Oh, look at this. Birchfield's had just about enough of his own tag team partner. These two going to turn on each other here tonight. Cletus J. Torture rack slam. Turned his back on Blackbear. Look at this. Birchfield with the pinfall attempt. And only gets a 1. A big slam on the outside by Blackbear. Irish whip. Homer. Confused, as always. Birchfield putting on a show in the ring. Leg snap, pulling on the stump of Homer T. Big disrespectful slap by Jay Blackbear, also able to break up that roll-up by Homer. Cletus, single-handed spine buster. And a chop block by Blackbear. Blackbear sends his opponent into the ropes, big knee to the gut. Cletus pulls himself back, and look at this, pulls the ropes down. And out goes Blackbear. Cletus celebrating, but poor Homer having his issues here with Birchfield Burns. And now Jay Blackbear from behind. The Hinkle Dimers, man, they having a little bit of an issue here tonight with Mr. Blackbear. He seems to be well ahead of the game. Cletus left alone in the ring with both of his tag team opponents. Guillotine with Blackbear, huge drop kick to the back of the head. Disrespectful slap to the face. Blackbear across the ring, diving elbow. Sliding elbow drop in the back of the head. He's got a pinfall attempt. He gets 2 count. Birchfield looking for something under the ring. Homer tries a reversal, but it gets reversed on the reversal for a DDT. Blackbear again. Putting a little boots to Cletus. A couple of knees as well, straight to the face. Coming up, Irish whip, and Homer with a sleeper hold on Birchfield Burns. Cletus reverses Blackbear, a big stomp to the belly button. And we're heading back inside, all 4 men perhaps. Blackbear rides him out. Into the sunset, we got a pinfall attempt, and Homer T makes the save. This matchup is going to continue. All 4 men in the ring. Cletus is down. Homer rolling to the outside. Birchfield with Cletus inside the ring. Look at this. Blackbear climbing to the top rope, but has to abort mission. Cletus back to his feet, turns his attention to Blackbear, but decides Birchfield's more important. Irish whip. Sets him up. High back body drop. Homer for the save. Perhaps hitting his own brother to get to Blackbear. Blackbear caught up, breaks the arm to Homer T with a suplex. And the Hinkle Dimers have Blackbear to themselves in the ring. Let me tell you what happened. I'm not going to tell you what happened the last time these two got a Blackbear corner. I assure you there's been a time or two. One or two Hinkle Dimer and Cletus J. Homer T. What the hell was that? With a moonsault. Off the top rope, goes for the pinfall attempt, but is saved by Birchfield. He gets immediately drilled into the ring. Look at this. Homer Cletus with the cover on Birchfield. Black Bear having 2 count on both. Cletus, Black Bear locking up. Homer T trying to step in. Gets caught up again. Rolls him up. No hold for Cletus. Birchfield trying to get out of the ring, but again, Homer T right there to make the save to keep him settled. Black Bear in from behind. Homer right there to greet him. Good drop suplex. We got a pinfall attempt. And a kick out by Black Bear. A spine buster by Cletus. Birchfield down for the count. And that's all she wrote. 3. Black Bear coming up short with Birchfield Burns taking the pinfall and the ankle dimers. Celebrating the victory. Hell of a way to start the night. First matchup out of the way. Let's head into it. Some ladies action. Quite a few women's matches tonight. Zoe Uri gets ready to take on Alexia one-on-one. We also have ladies tag team action later tonight as Wildcat and newcomer returning Casey Gwen face off against Amaya and Alice Angel. And a little bit later tonight, Lilith will take on the returning Piper Ramirez. Let's head to ringside. Zoe Uri, Alexia. Take it away, Wayne. Wayne, do your damn job. Wayne. Wayne, where's Wayne? Wayne Kerr
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
You gotta call him by his full name. It's like Beetlejuice, but not.
Ninja Yuri.
Zoe Uri ready to kick this off. Settling in. Has her eyes set on the Women's Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. Currently being held by the Empress Sparrow. Face off against Alexia this evening. Alexia actually defeating Alice Angel last episode, I believe. Making a good showing there. Zoe, of course, former Miss Money in the Bank briefcase carrier, failed in that cash-in at WrestleMania.
From Oklahoma,
but has not lost focus on the World Championship. And tonight, one more roadblock, one more hurdle for Zoe Uri will be this one. Alexia. Rookie to AoK. So, yeah, this ought to be a good setup here tonight. We'll get back to that last match. Old Black Bear didn't seem real happy with Birchfield there at the end of the matchup, but that's too damn bad. too damn big. Well, too damn pretty to worry about that too damn big. Get ready to set this off. We get ready to ring the bell. Referee Slim Bobby says get it started. And a DDT by Alexia right out the gate. I do not believe Zoe Yuri was ready for that. Springboard moonsault. Catches her center of the ring. Look at this early pinfall attempt. And a kick out at 1.5. Yuri may have underestimated Alexia. Or she may just not have been ready for this kind of assault right out the gate. Really finally getting the feet back under her here, firing back. Rights, lefts, knees and toes. Alexia back to her feet. Over the top rope goes Zoe Yuri, and we're taking this outside perhaps. Alexia staying in the ring is referee Slim. Here we go, taking it outside. Starts the counting over. And another DDT on the concrete. Taking it out solid. Yuri back to her feet. Rolls out of the way. I'm not sure what the hell that was. Boot to the belly button. And Yuri follows it up with a big knee to the face. Referee reminding these girls they got to count 10. Yuri again with a kick to the midsection. Alexia fighting back. Couple of elbows. Breaking free, handful of hair. The referees count to 8. And Yuri sliding back into the ring. Alexia taking the long way around here. Back in before the count of 10. Barely. Off the ropes. Yuri stepping down, single leg takedown, but blocked by Alexia. Fierce assault and a big boot to the back. Slowing Yuri down, maybe not. Big tip up. He's doing right at it. Arm trap German suplex drives her shoulders into the mat. And that really changed the pace of the matchup for Alexia. Yuri with a low running drop kick. Catches her opponent in the corner. Reverses it. Alexia with Yuri in the corner. Bottom rope, look at this. Over the top with a guillotine leg drop. And what's going on? Yuri with some mysticism. Lights out, coming back. She says, "What's up, my ninja?" Hook of the leg, this may do it. Surprise attack on Alexia, gets a 1.5. Alexia kicking out, but Yuri staying on the attack. Break behind the leg, snapped down, and again back to her feet. Alexia with a reversal sends Yuri into the corner, elbow to the face. Handspring moonsault, another pinfall attempt, gets another one. Another moonsault, another attack. 2 times the charm. And Yuri needing her ropes to get back to her feet. Alexia from across the ring, shoulder tackle takes her to ringside. And Alexia to the top rope. That's a long way down. Yuri stumbling back to her feet. Corkscrew takes her down. And by golly, Alexia standing a good chance here against the veteran, Zoe Yuri. The referee starts his count one more time. Alexia returning to the ring. Is she just to break the count? Sure was. Into the corner. Into the corner of the arena here, right at the barricade. Yeah, may take this one back inside fairly quickly. Yuri, the shoulders down. Alexia thinks she may have her here. Goes for the count, but too much fight left. The former champ Yuri with a big buzzsaw kick to the head. And look at this, Alexia right back to her feet, but unfortunately, or not, look at this, breaking free. The Irish whip to send Yuri into the ropes. Total world DDT around the world in 80 days before she hit her with that. Back to her feet, but again, Yuri. Fights back, but Alexia again takes back control. Real kick. And Yuri taking a moment outside after that one. Right back into the grasp of Alexia. Scoops up her opponent, big slam. To the top rope. Yuri, one more time, back to her feet. Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Super, good golly, we got a pinfall attempt. Shoulders are down and Yuri kicking out at 2. To the face. Alexia lines her up, high drop kick, brings it down. And another standing moonsault. Alexia with a clothesline, follows that up with an elbow drop. Collar and elbow sends her opponent into the corner again. Scoops her up out of that corner one more time, and again Alexia controlling the pace of the matchup now. Yuri, elbows straight to the ribs, breaks herself free, gets caught up again as Alexia fires off with a series of kicks. Brings her in and a slam, sky high. That just landed so hard it got the dogs barking. Yuri and Zoe, Yuri, and Alexia bring it outside here. No, not the Spanish announce desk. Yuri with a huge reversal with that power bomb. That certainly rocked the skull of Alexia. But again, able to fight back, able to keep this matchup going, clearing her head there a little bit. Trying to get back into the game, into the ropes. One more time around the world again with the DDT. Another cover, another pinfall attempt. There's 2, and again, Yuri kicking out just before the 3. One more time, Alexia pulls her opponent back to her feet. Face first goes Yuri. Scoops her up. Yuri. 3rd time's a charm. Once to the well, one too many times. And Yuri with an inverted DDT looking to take back control. Hanging DDT. Drives Alexia straight into the mat before helping her up and putting her in the corner. Avalanche. And then Zoe Zag. Hook of the leg. This might be enough to keep her down. We got a 2 count and a 2 count only. Yuri a little upset about this. A little curb stomp. What a slam. A cover one more time. Alexia shoulders are down for the count of 3. And Zoe Yuri picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, the Ninja Yuri.
Willie Yuri becoming unstoppable here this season. Can't say too much. It's only 3 matches, but still. 3 in a row's still 3 in a row. Though she ain't the only one thus far. We'll see which one of these athletes in AoK can keep up these win streaks, and for how long. We're gonna keep this one backstage. We got some action. Got some action going on out in the parking lot. We're gonna try to get the cameras back there and see what's going on. I hear there's a ruckus. That's right. No, sir, I can't describe that ruckus. But I hear there's a ruckus in the parking lot, in the parking garage of AoK Arena. That involves Zack the Ripper. And apparently Crom. A fight. There's a fight, it said. And Crom with a big boot. Sneak attack on the Ripper, apparently. Zack trying to get back up and trying to get out. Boy, they're moving quick. God, I didn't know these guys could move that fast. Crom the Crusher. Taking it straight to Zack the Ripper here. Apparently some kind of altercation in the back area of the arena. Crom with a vicious attack with a shovel. A big right hand, and Crom crumbled like a baby. And the Ripper, a couple of right hands and a big boot. And the Grim Creeper now with the shovel. Swing and a miss on that last attempt, but that one caught Crom right between the eyes. Zack finally giving up on the shovel. Back to his feet. Big knee to the face. Battling back and forth. Crom back to his feet. And belly to belly suplex. But the Ripper right back up, but again, finger in the eye holes of that mask. Trying to blind the Grim Creeper. Huge choke slam. Was that is Zack out? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There he goes. Back to the shovel and the Ripper. Driving the face of Crom into the upper thigh and knee area. Big rights, drapes the arms, scoops him up for a suplex. And we're back to the shovel. And the Ripper, absolutely brutal. Shot after shot. Crom. Good. Damn. Alright, stop. Dude, put it down. Thank you, Jesus. There's an attack and a half with that shovel, but Crom, look at this, Crom. Crom might be the mankind of AoK. Jesus. Back to his feet. And again, has the Ripper by the throat. And again, the Ripper slammed into the concrete. And Crom's still not finished yet. Up on top of those pallets. He got, is that a baseball bat? This man got a baseball bat. And the Ripper, where's he going? Crom with a baseball bat. Zack the Ripper back to his feet, turns the corner and gets squashed with that bat. And now Crom throws Zack the Ripper. What is going on here? Zack on the second floor, back in the elevator. Crom, there we go, back and forth we go. Zack back down to the first floor, big running boot to the face. Crom reverses this, pulls him back in. Ripper, what a spin kick. And back to the baseball bat. Louisville slugger in hand, the Ripper. Losing the baseball bat, getting caught up one more time here. Being dragged towards the elevator. Look at this. Zach not having it. Now we're going to keep it downstairs. He's afraid of heights, I heard. Cameraman, hey, can you get off your hand? There you go. Zach the Ripper and Crom just battle for whatever reason outside the arena. Zach the Ripper with a huge GTS. And he may just have exploded the nose of Crom. Good golly goddamn. Zach the Ripper with a vicious assault on Crom. And I believe, from what I understand, it was Crom who initiated that. But it was definitely Zach the Ripper that finished it. The backstage area of the AoK Arena here tonight on AoK Championship Wrestling. Let's go to ringside. Back inside the arena to ringside as Prestige gets ready to go one-on-one against Dean Graves. This, my friends, I believe is going to be set to be one hell of a matchup. And this no holds barred
from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the King of Old School.
Prestige, the King of Old School, AoK Championship Wrestling's most veteran wrestler. Been here from the start. Has a deep belief that the universe is built around him. And he is the center of the universe. And thanks to you, he kind of is. Here on AoK as he awaits his opponent. Dean Graves. No holds barred matchup. These two are two tough dudes. There's no holds barred. Could get out of hand. Dean Graves makes his entrance, let's not forget. This man is a hardcore champion. He has carried quite the many titles across AoK. Looking to reach the Intercontinental this year, as well as perhaps the world title, which will be up for grabs later on this evening as Logan Hawk takes on Gavin Wilson. Bad boy Gavin Wilson, Rookie of the Year of 2023, comes into Season 4 and snags the title day one. As soon as the day after it's announced he's the Rookie of the Year. That man comes in and grabs up the world title, but he will have a hell of a defense tonight against Logan Hawk. But right now, Dean Graves in control of the matchup, sending Prestige into the turnbuckles. Sets him on top. He just sets him way up. Hurricane Rana out to the center of the ring, and Prestige in trouble is Dean Graves. Yeah, this reversal. Dean Graves eating that jawbreaker in Prestige. Up and under, super kick to the chin. And the King of Old School putting the boots to the ribs and forearms to the foreheads. Reversal by Dean Graves. And Graves with a boot of his own right to the hip. Trying to take the old man's leg out. Rolls him up. Piper's Pit lands him solid, but Prestige sort of shaking it off. Able to get back to one knee in a hurry. But unfortunately, Dean Graves right from behind. Staying on top of him. Giving Prestige no room to breathe as Graves fires off a series of right hands to the temple. Slowing the match down here a little bit. Graves leaves the ring, looking to the outside. Coming back with a shovel. So, seems to be the friendly weapon tonight. Prestige now under the ring, coming back with a steel chair. Graves meets him coming through the center of the ropes there, and Prestige springboard. Forearm, just as Graves turned around, that was aimed for the back of the head. Graves, with a reversal, fires off a boot. Wrist trap clothesline, holds on to him. Drops him down a second time on the chair. Using that chair to full advantage here is Graves. And a hook of a leg, looking to take it home early. Not even a 1 count. Back to their feet. Snaps him down with a DDT. Graves taking control of this matchup in a big, big way. Up to the shoulders. Prestige fires off a few elbows, able to slide around the back. Now, already? Matilda's kiss. Prestige goes for the cover. We got a pinfall attempt. And Graves down for a 2 count, 2.5. Oh, Prestige already in for it. Prestidigitation. Wasting no time here tonight. Goes for the pinfall attempt one more time, pulls the leg, and Graves kicking out again just before the 3. From Old School to the outside. Coming back with the table. Let's see if this table actually gets put to use here tonight. Usually they don't. Boot to it. Yes, Prestige. Trading off punches. Look at this. Prestige and Graves. I really wish our cameraman would do a better job, but we got what we got here. Block. Graves taking the advantage. No, Prestige. No, Graves. And Prestige, I don't know which of these two. They're just trading blows back and forth. Staggers him back. And here we go. Here we go. Graves and Prestige duking it out in the center of the ring, and I don't believe either man got advantage on that. Prestige, one step ahead for a hot second. Good golly. And the King of Old School, I'd say, won that round. Has he won the match? Not yet. But did he win that round? I believe he did, but we're back to the outside. A couple of shots from the shovel. And Graves with a throwaway slam. Throwing him halfway up the ramp. And now Graves with the shovel. Prestige wide open. And the brutality begins. Shot after shot. Catches in Prestige face first into the concrete. Dean Graves looking to be in a good spot here tonight. Bringing it count. Here we go one more time. Back inside, no. Prestige falling short there. Looks like he tripped over that tripped over the shovel. And one more time, Graves again. Back to work with that shovel. Pulling around, we're going back inside the ring. And looking good, Prestige. Laid out, Graves at the top rope. Frog splash. Hooks the leg, Prestige, shoulders down, looking up at the lights. And a 2 count. Almost had him, but almost not enough. Graves continues the assault, working over the arm. Staying to work on that arm. Trying to soften him up. A couple of the kicks to the ribs. Folds the arm under for a chicken wing. Drills the knees in the back for good measure. Up, Irish whip, Prestige into the ropes. Dean Graves with a leapfrog. Drops to the mat, lines him up one more time, ducks under the clothesline, but catches Prestige with that Pele kick, and Graves shot from the steel chair across the back. And Prestige looking for separation, rolls to the outside, but Graves, I think, has other plans. Diving through Prestige, sidesteps him. And again, back to work, Prestige. One step ahead, drilling the forearm into the face. Did he just shake blood off his arm? And Prestige, what the hell? Prestige just lit that man on fire. Prestige just lit that man's face on fire. Look at him. No holds barred, and Prestige with a hockey stick. Prestige lighting up Dean Graves with that fireball, and Graves trying to throw Prestige over the barricade into the audience. He tried to throw him clear into the first row. This is an insane matchup. Absolutely insane matchup. These two, I told you at the beginning, man, it was likely to get out of hand. And again, Graves back to the shovel and back to the midsection. A couple of swings and a couple of misses. Prestige able to duck and dodge there. But unfortunately, Graves again, a couple of kicks to the hamstring, slows that right back down. Back inside we go. Prestige face first on that steel chair. Kick to the ribs, rolling over again, back to his feet. Look at this, Graves doesn't know he's up. Prestige tosses him from the top rope with a body slam. All the way up, power bomb. Flips him over and a knee to the face. Prestige getting a second win. And also a steel chair. Down to the knee of Dean Graves. Hey, he bent that. Look at that. You can see the indentation of Dean Graves' knee as we get another 2 count. Prestige thought it may have been enough. Drilling the knee into this man. Frustration of this matchup. Prestige says he's going to drop a big elbow to him. Time to kick up the pace. And back to the face he goes. Dean Graves has been busted open, set on burnt. And this man set him on fire. No holds barred. Prestige taking that shit literally. Into the apron of the ring. And not much that referee Slim Bobby can do about it. Prestige having some words for Graves. Look at this. Prestidigitation outside the ring, face first. goes Graves. And then into the steps, Prestige. I don't even know if he's trying to win this match or just keep Dean Graves from ever being in the wrestling ring again. Even if he knocks him unconscious, he's still got to get him inside the ring for the pinfall. And Prestige perhaps looking to do just that. But Graves, look at this, back to his feet. Catching Prestige, rocker dropper. And that may have been it. Prestige caught unaware. And Graves picking up the victory. Catching Prestige completely unaware on that one.
Here is your winner, the Rebel King Graves.
And you heard the announcement. A hell of a victory. At least he can see. At least he can see again. Definitely needs to go back and get some medical attention for those burns. That Prestige throwing off fireballs. It is ridiculous. And Graves making a big, big victory here tonight. A hell of a fight. This man was just through a hell of a fight and coming out on top. As we get ready one more time for tag team action, this time women's division, the Wildcat, who has been on an absolute tear since her arrival here in AoK, tag teaming with the returning Casey Gwen to take on the Fallen Angels, Alice Angel and Amaya. Of course, Alice Angel and Amaya recognized as the women's tag team champions. Do not get us wrong, they are recognized as the women's tag team champions, while their belts, their actual physical titles, are under modification and rebuilding this. We are taking some of the same, we sent them off to have them scanned, refurbished, re-energized as the women's tag team championships will be returning back around the waist of Alice Angel and Amaya in just a few weeks. The Wildcat. This woman has defeated the likes of Amaya. Her debut matchup, she came in and defeated the Anomaly. She went nose to nose and just barely missed out on a victory over Zoe Yurt. Tonight she will tag with one of the most decorated women's champions in AoK, Casey Gwen. She returns tonight. Just a few lost my train of thought, sorry about that. Just a few moments ago, Dean Graves was attacked in the back. We don't have any footage, unfortunately. Just a few moments ago, Dean Graves was attacked on his way back to get medical attention there to those burns by Prestige. Attacked by Prestige in the back hallway here. More information on that as we come. We very likely see some more information here before the end of the evening. Casey Gwen coming back in with a brand new look, brand new attitude. She is ready to go. Is Casey Gwen. Tag team matchup gets ready to go underway. About to do this thing, they say. About to do this thing.
And from Pennsylvania, the Anomaly, Amaya.
One half of the women's tag team champions, Amaya. I got my tag team champions confused. Got my partners confused. Amaya, the Anomaly. As we said earlier, her belt recognized as the women's tag team champion. The belts being shipped out and will be returned to AoK in just a few weeks as they get refurbished, remodified, and ready to kick off season 4. As the Anomaly, coming off a crazy season 3, having a bit of a rough start, about halfway. She has defeated the likes of Lilith, but following the Wildcat in Wildcat's debut matchup. One half of the tag team champions following up with her partner Alice Angel. Boy, oh boy, do we have only halfway through the show, and we are back in the women's action. We still have Torrance Benjamin to take on Chris Chaos. Piper Ramirez returns tonight as well, as she will take on Lilith. The World Heavyweight title on the line as Logan Hawk goes one-on-one against bad boy Gavin Wilson. In our main event, the Intercontinental Championship up for grabs in the Marvelous Challenge. Right now, we are about to see some women's tag action like you've never seen before. Alice Angel and Amaya, the Fallen Angels, to take on Wildcat and Casey Glenn. It sure is a fuzzy top. Alright, let's get it ready to kick this off. Tag team action underway. Non-title matchup. BTW. Non-title matchup. The girls have requested, as the Angels have requested, that since there is no titles, there should be no title matches. As we got a pinfall attempt right out the gate. Falling short. A 1.5 count. Falling neckbreaker by Amaya. Look at this Amaya. Right in front of Casey. Sets it up with a people's moonsault. Damn near broke her own ankles coming through them ropes like that. And the Wildcat, having none of it. Let's talk about the Wildcat for a minute. Let's talk about her before she tags out. Look at this. Amaya back to her feet. The strength of the Wildcat being held at bay at the moment by Amaya. When the Wildcat can get her feet back under her, look at this. Casey Glenn trying not to break any rules of the matchup, avoiding Amaya. But look at this, Amaya saying, no, you're not avoiding me. Big backdrop. And the Wildcat straight over to Alice Angel. Look at this. Tit for tat. And a big backdrop. A big back suplex for Alice Angel. Amaya and Wildcat. Here we go. Referee starts his count. Amaya trying to get us back into the ring, but the Wildcat having none of it. Big power slam outside. Hands off, boots. Boots to the midsection. The referee count up to 6 here. The Wildcat back in the ring, leaving Amaya here. Laying it ringside in to break the count. The Anomaly back to her feet. The Wildcat eats a right hand and gets caught up in a sleeper. Taking her to the floor, wrapping her arms to this side. She just set that in deep. Not deep enough. Again, the Wildcat, so damn strong. And a huge clothesline to the back of the head. As the referee, Slim Bobby, keeps that count moving forward up to 7. Maya taking a long way around. Wildcat back inside the ring before the count of 9. Collar and elbow tie up, taking her opponent over to the corner. And we need to be seeing a tag here by the Angels. Double backstabber, and the Wildcat, needing to make the tag, gets cut off by Alice Angel, putting boots to the face and dropping big elbows into knees. Alice Angel working over the knee of Wildcat. If she can't stand, she can't use that strength. That's a pretty damn good strategy by Alice Angel. Canadian Destroyer and Alice Angel to the top rope. Turns her back. Phoenix Splash. We've got a pinfall attempt. Wildcat down. Casey Gwen into the ring, but doesn't need to make the save as the Wildcat kicks out on her own. Not much left after that, though. Enough to kick out. And enough to roll out of the way. The Wildcat back to her feet. And look at this. She just, look, Slim Bobby don't even care. That's a straight chokehold, Slim. That is a straight chokehold she had right there. And we finally got a tag. Casey Gwen makes her way in this AoK arena, ready for it. But so is Alice Angel. Hurricane Rana into a moonsault. Back to her feet. Casey, Irish whip, pulls her back in with a huge shoulder tackle. And Casey Gwen now in control of the matchup against Alice Angel. To the outside, looking to separate in another tag. The Wildcat tagged back in with a huge clothesline, taking Alice Angel straight to the floor. But again, back to her feet, sends her in. The doll with a kick that the Wildcat eats that kick, double two-handed choke slam, drives her to the mat and gets a 1 count. The Wildcat this year, the rookie in this matchup. Another, look at this, big left-handed clothesline, a pinfall attempt, and Alice Angel kicking out at 2. And he locks her up, taking her back to the corner. Double team action here by Casey and Wildcat. Sends her into the ropes. Double backdrop. Very precise, classic wrestling hold. And Casey Gwen sizes her up with a big discus punch, catching her right between the mask and the chin. And Casey, Alice Angel again sent into the corner, and some more double team action coming her way. And she's held wide open, her big fist right in the middle. Irish whip into the corner. Alice Angel now in control. Hurricane Rana off the ropes as the Wildcat staggers around. We got another pin. We got another tag in the Anomaly now. The legal person. Casey catches her coming over with that guillotine, giving the Wildcat time to get back in the ring. Sending to the ropes. Casey holding on. Cartwheel drop kick for that. Backslide driver. No go. As we get another near pinfall. The Anomaly. Look at this. Plants her with that DDT. Right in the corner, but Amaya back to her feet. Rolls through, looking for a single leg sweep and staying on the ankle. A pinfall attempt, hooks the leg, put Casey Gwen there to make the save. Look at this, Alice Angel all the way to the other side of the ring. The referee starts his count. Needs to get out of the ring before the count 5. Disqualification. The unwritten rules. A big head scissor takedown by Amaya. She rolls the opponent over, puts the shoulders to the mat. Slim Bobby. Rope break. The Wildcat catching the rope just before the count of 3. Rolls to the outside of Maya. Over the top rope and catches her with a boot on the way down, rolling out of the way of that punch. And the Wildcat one more time, coming back to life. And her opponent back into the ring. Climbs back in for herself. Amaya back to her feet. Collar and elbow. And another choke. Look at this. Another blatant chokehold. And again, it's AoK to choke someone. It's AoK. Casey Gwen tagged back in and eats a boot from Amaya. Damn near knocked the ponytail off the back of her head. Twisting arm drag drags her down and puts a couple of elbows well placed into the center of the back. Casey Gwen eats that jawbreaker as Amaya fires back. More kicks, more punches, backslide driver. Folds her in half, looking for the pinfall, and Casey kicking out at the count of 1. Upside down handspring, back elbow. Casey walking right into it. Maya catches her breath. Wastes too much time with Casey Gwen, former Women's World Undisputed Champion. Multi-time World Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champion. Casey Gwen, part of the Wu-Tang Clan. He ain't not quit. And look at this, another quick tag by Alice Angel. Casey may have injured Alice Angel for that quick tag. She did not waste any time on tagging back in, or tagging back out for Amaya. Look at this. Locks her up. STO. A headlock. It's probably got a cool name, but I don't know. Neck breaker. I'm sorry, guillotine. Hanging that girl off that top rope. Amaya popping back into the ring, coming face to face with Casey Gwen. A fireman's carry. Boot to the head. We may have a pinfall attempt. No, Casey nowhere near ready to lay down for that. She's looking to roll over and go for that tag. Amaya missing with the grab. Ducks from behind, rolls her up, rolling German suplex, and a Pele kick. Somehow got her opponent way closer to her partner than I think she intended. Twisting shoulder breaker, and Casey needing some time outside the ring here. Another tag brings Alice Angel back in. Slim Bobby starts his count. Casey not wasting too much time. Irish whip sends Casey into the corner, and Alice Angel with a boot to the face. That drop kick was solid under the chin, and Casey kicking out at 1 to keep this matchup alive. Slowing the pace down, working over Casey Gwen's left arm, or right arm, putting the boots into the wrist. Maya tagged back in one more time, another boot. And the Angels, again, tag team champions, multiple time tag team champions here at AoK. Alice Angel and Maya keeping control of those belts, but Casey with a sleeper hold blocked by Amaya. Reverses it with that jawbreaker. Sidestep, Casey sidestepping the super kick. Sends Amaya into the ropes. Low blow, catches her just above the waistline. And a hell of a hangman, but again, Amaya right back up, Wildcat. With a cheap shot from behind, allowing Casey Gwen to get those 2 boxer punches in. She caught her once in the midsection and once under the chin, that uppercut. Enough to keep Amaya down for the tag, but Wildcat coming back into the ring to Amaya's violence. Another backslide driver. And again, working the shoulder, take the shoulder blade, the rotator cuff out from the usage of Wildcat. Take that arm, take that strength away from her arsenal. And not that there's not much left, but a good portion of that is based on her strength. And Amaya, one more kick before looking to tag out. A long way across. She probably should have brought a partner with her there. Locking up. Alice Angel. Caught up. Two-handed choke slam by the Wildcat. Now going to work on the leg. Quick cover. Feel like this is a sucker up. There's two. And a kick out by Alice Angel. Circling back around, another tag perhaps. Casey, now the legal person in the ring. Suckered her right in, backbreaker into that STO, and a pinfall attempt by Alice Angel. Wildcat back to the ring, makes the save. As Casey Gwen finds herself in a world of trouble against the Women's World Tag Team Champions. Alice turning her attention to Wildcat for just a moment before going back to boots into the ribs, the lower ribs of Casey Gwen. Alice Angel one more time, standing moonsault. Stalled it out about halfway around. Top rope springboard, catches her with it, and Casey a long way from home looking to get the tag, but Alice Angel one more time cuts it short. And again, Angel with another tag. Second turnbuckle, Amaya. Long way out, moonsault and falls short. Comes up just a bit too short. Rolls her over, looking for a pinfall. Casey gets a 2 count, and that was as near as 3 as we've seen all night without being a 3. Look at this, Casey Gwen going right after Alice Angel. And Maya trying to save her partner, but Casey having none of it. Taking that chance, taking her mind off of the legal person, gets herself caught up in the snap suplex and the anomaly. Looking for the pinfall, she may get it here, 2 only. As Casey kicks out one more time, long way across the ring, being cut off here by Alice Angel. Casey needs this tag. There's Amaya, look at this, Amaya paying more attention to the crowd than her opponent, and the Wildcat comes in on fire. Moves her up, double foot stomp, swing and a miss, catches her with that clothesline, and another pinfall attempt. The Wildcat looking to go home here, and Alice Angel makes the save, a huge save on that one. Casey get admonished here by Slim Bobby to get out of the ring, as she dumped Alice Angel to the outside as her tag team partner Wildcat continues to put a beat down on Amaya, dropping to the mat, rolls her up, double foot stomp one more time. Another pinfall. Here we go, another attempt at it, hooks the leg. We got 2, we got 3. The Wildcat, for the second time, defeating Amaya.
Here are your winners.
Once in singles action and now in tag team action, the Wildcat has come here to AoK in a huge, huge way. These two ladies celebrate their non-title victory over the World Tag Team Champions. We get ready to go on to our next matchup. Torrance Benjamin with the Art WP at ringside to take on the creepy Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos having a pretty good run himself here. Former Cruiserweight champion, former United States champion. Both of these men former United States champions. Torrance Benjamin set to be the first one out here. As Buffalo's Unwanted, the World Tag Team Champions, make their way to the ring.
From New York, weighing in
so far able to keep those titles,
one half of the World Tag
defending them against Birchfield Burns and some other nobody. First title defense tonight. Again, non-title matchup here, as a singles matchup as it is, towards Benjamin, the Almighty. Set to go one-on-one with the creepy one. This man, creepy Chris Chaos, the chaotic Chris Chaos. Whoa. Can you fix all that? That's interesting. As Chris Chaos makes his way back into the ring here. Makes his entrance to the ring, I'm sorry. And this AoK crowd, this AoK crowd has found a friend in this weird fiend of Chris Chaos. That's a strange, strange man right there. He's a strange, strange man. Chaos set to go up one-on-one against one half of the World Tag Team Champions. He's going to need all the creepiness he can get as he faces the almighty Torrance Benjamin. Here we go. Referee Slim Bobby ringing the bell. And Chaos right out the gate with that double chop into the corner with an avalanche. Sends Benjamin into the ropes. And another crossbody. Chris Chaos keeping the World Tag Team Champion at bay here. RWP, you see him on the right-hand side of your screen. Cheering his partner on. Trying to encourage him to get back on his feet. Show them why we call him the Almighty. Benjamin a little shaken here by Chaos. Sidestep. Nice move there by Benjamin. What the hell? He's wrong side of the ropes there, Bubby. Locking up in the center of the, well, in the top of the ring there. Into the ropes, pulls him back in for a big knee instead. And Benjamin back to the attack, but Chris Chaos with the reversal. Chaos been on the juice since season 3. Beefier this year. And Benjamin back up, a big twisting arm drag, going right back to it, and puts the boots to the shoulder. And into the face. Nicely done. Again, missing with that grab. Chaos capitalizing on that misstep, turns it into a hip toss off the ropes. Senton. Running Senton by the chaotic one, lines him up in another big elbow. Right to the sternum. And again, staying with it. Chaos sends his opponent into the turnbuckles and follows that up with a big right hand. One more before tossing him to the outside. Look at this. No, he's not. Chris Chaos. We've seen this before. The DDTT. And RWP. Leave it. As long as he stays out. Look at this. Chaos. With the Devo. Getting some good pictures there. Is that person in the front row is Chris Chaos. Taking some time to pose for photo opportunities. And unfortunately, giving Big Torrance Benjamin a chance to catch his breath as the referee continues his count to 8. Now RWP outside getting this crowd wound up for his tag partner. Torrance Benjamin putting the boots down on Chris Chaos. Benjamin, big boots to the bag, or size 27s or whatever the hell they are. I don't know what size boot the man wears. Chicken wing. Benjamin double knees in the back. Rolls on through it, helping Chaos up just to knock him back down. We got a pinfall attempt. As Creepy Chris with the shoulders down for the count of 1.5. Suplex, down he goes in this matchup. Switching over to the favor of the Almighty One. Look at this. Big paintbrush with a boot. And Benjamin daring Chaos to get back to his feet. Follows that up with a right hand. Kip up by Chaos. Into the ropes by Torrance Benjamin. And it's a Torrance the Island. Here we go. Pinfall attempt. Hooks the leg in a 2 count only. Torrance thought that was going to do it. Chaos with the Sister Abigail. Out of nowhere, no pun intended, no director's RKO, but by God, he snapped him down quick, but unfortunately only catching the 2 count. Look at this. Catching Benjamin coming in with that uppercut. And Chris Chaos about to get chaotic. Benjamin gets back to his feet one more time. Sister Abigail right in front of RWP, the 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champion, shoulders down. 4-3. Chris Chaos. What a victory over a champion there. A hell of a victory it was. Chris Chaos coming out on top. Where'd he go? What happened? Why do these creepy guys always got to turn my lights off, man? So he can run really fast in the dark is what you're saying, right? Gotcha. More women's action coming up. The returning Piper Ramirez to take on the irresistible Force Lilith. The Extreme Rules matchup on its way, man. On its way. Our first look at Piper Ramirez in season 4. She's been quiet for the first couple of shows. I know we're only 3 deep. Ooh. But she has been absent from those 3.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Puerto Rico, Piper Ramirez.
The Anarchist. Ready to do this tonight. She is pumped up, ready to go for her debut for season 4.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the irresistible force, Lilith.
The irresistible force making her way down to the ring to go one-on-one with Piper Ramirez. Said our first look at Piper for this season. Let's get ready to get ready. Ramirez is ready. Lilith set to go. Let's get it on. Coming right out. Lilith just brushing her off with that drop kick. Big right hand and a double axe handle to the back. Lilith taking control here and controlling the pace in the early match, in the early stages here. Catching coming off the rope for that hip toss. And Ramirez needs to get herself back together here, knock off the ring rust. There she goes, a little better now. It takes her opponent across the ring to the ropes. Huge guillotine to take her back down. Outside the ring she goes. I'm not sure what she intends here. Lilith follows her out. Catches her before she can pull anything out from under that ring. Continues the assault. Look at this right here, ringside. Giant headbutts. Straight to the forehead of Piper before sending her back inside the ring, and now Lilith bringing out a table for this matchup. It is back inside, running cross body, and Lilith now the one in control. Unable to pull off the throwaway slam. As Piper shifts her weight, the momentum taking them both over backwards. But Lilith able to capitalize here and get back in control. Big mat slam, handful of hair. And again, back to these crazy headbutts. A kick to the face, and again, Lilith. With a vicious curb stomp, just missing the corner of that table. This crosses the legs one more time. And again, one more time into the back, face first with the curb stomp. Irish whip sends her opponent sailing into the ropes, and another hip toss. Twisting arm drag takes Lilith off their feet, down to the mat, and a couple of big right hands by the anarchist Piper Ramirez. Follows that up with a big elbow drop, and again Piper to the outside, and Lilith, I don't know if she realized she was following her out or not. She was quick to recuperate what she realized she had, but again Ramirez takes her opponent face first into the ring apron before working over on the arm. Lilith gets reversed on the Irish whip. She finds herself just missing those barricades. Back at it, Ramirez fires off rights and left kicks. Well placed on each hit. And into the barricade one more time. As Piper under the ring looking for an equalizer to use on the outside, coming back with a steel chair. And another big swing. Swinging that for the fences with that chair, bending it all to hell and back. Helps her opponent back up just to send her for another ride around ringside. Gut wrench sends her the whole way over and follows that up with a high knee. I said high knee. A high knee across the chin. Ooh. High knee across the chin. What? Will you stop, dude? Ramirez with a trash can before taking apart the Spanish announce desk. Oh man, oh man. Look at this. Catches her with that surprise splash coming around the corner. And now Lilith, the one taking her opponent around the ringside area. Ramirez taking all that time looking for trash cans and clearing off tables, giving Lilith enough time. Look at this one more time, back to the forehead. But Ramirez back to her feet again, rolling kick. Again, catching Lilith off guard, another crossbody catching Piper off guard. There we go, back around the steps. These two looking to, Ramirez looking to make a statement upon her return. And Lilith, right now, just looking to win a matchup by the looks of it. Back to her feet as Ramirez goes back under the ring apron. Coming back with a kendo stick and the pump handle. Driver takes her down, looking for the 3 count, and gets a 2 instead. Irresistible force off the ropes, and a punt kick. Catching Piper square in the forehead. Follows up with that low running drop kick. And Lilith with a kendo stick. Nope, just for a moment. Ramirez looking for a submission. Not gonna get it. Not gonna get it on this one is Lilith. Sends her across the way into the turnbuckle with Piper fighting back. Rides her out, midnight ride. We got a pinfall attempt. Curtain call gets it too. Midnight drives the other way. But yeah, anyway. Ramirez back outside the ring, back under the ring, coming up with a sledgehammer. And Lilith knows she has it, but gets caught with it anyway, right in the knee. Going to work, look at this, aiming for the arms. Lilith back to her feet, and unfortunately misses the clothesline, but catches the Pele. As Ramirez again goes back to work on the right arm of Lilith. Pulls herself to the corner, but Ramirez right there to continue the assault with that sledgehammer. Absolutely brutal, continuous shots to the midsection. Ramirez looking like an absolute beast, but Lilith scoops her opponent up out of all of that. And look at this, as it's her turn now, she's got the hammer right in the face. As Ramirez tried to stand up, Lilith with an uppercut with the sledgehammer, and now her turn. Repeated shots to the midsection. Repeated shots to the midsection, and Piper definitely looking for some place to get away from it as Lilith follows her outside and continues again. Able to get that sledgehammer away and get some offense back up. Ramirez not as energetic as she was when this matchup started, but she did find something to get her spirits moving. A steel chair from under the ring, and to work she goes on the shoulder of Lilith. Returns it around with a clothesline. Lilith sets her opponent up. Look at this. Face first from the shoulders down, but Piper right back up. Catches a boot, catches a German suplex. And that girl just bounced across the ringside area. Lilith with the sledgehammer, this time attacking the lower back of her opponent. Another shot under the chin, and again to the midsection. I may have to ban the sledgehammer. Rides her down. Broski Broski. Under the ring one more time. Ramirez bringing out a ladder. And able to use it as a weapon. Multiple times. She just threw that whole ladder at that girl. Look at this. Rolls her up outside the ring. Looking for a submission, but no good. It does her outside the ring here. Lilith tapping out, but again, it does her no good to tap out outside the ring, as this matchup has to finish up inside the ring. Into the desk we go, and a Pele kick to follow it up. The Irresistible Force in a bad spot here as Piper Ramirez feeding off these fans. We're going back to work on the assault here with, oh damn, face first, X Factor. Driving the face of Piper right into the concrete here at the table, but Piper with a Hurricanrana. Taking Lilith off her feet. These two girls have gone through just about hell here tonight. Shot to the lower back. And Lilith set into our table one more time. Ramirez and Lilith. Both of them needing to catch their breath here. Ramirez sending her opponent face first into our announce table. Reversal. And Ramirez ping-ponging off of both tables. The Spanish announce desk and our own commentator desk here. Before getting an absolute beatdown by right hands from the Irresistible Force, sent back inside the ring, and Lilith stopping for the sledge. Probably a mistake. A little running drop kick, catches her coming through, and Lilith rolls out of the ring. Ramirez follows her out. Back inside we go, and she just threw the sledgehammer at her. Catching Lilith square in the face with the head of that sledgehammer. And from behind, going for a block. Lilith, one more time, rolls her down, pump handle driver. We got a pinfall attempt. Slim Bobby with the 3. Golly, what a battle that was.
The Irresistible Force, Lilith.
The Irresistible Force taking down the Anarchist as we get ready for our first half of our co-main event, the World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs as Logan Hawk challenges Gavin Wilson one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship. We wait for this long-ass loading screen. I want to thank everybody that's joined us here tonight, stuck around. We got 2 more matches, the World Heavyweight Championship, and of course, the Marvelous Challenge to come up for the Intercontinental title. Let's hand everything off to Mr. Wayne Kerr. And kids, I'm going to go radio silent for just a few. The World Heavyweight Champion making his way down. Bad boy Gavin Wilson, the Rookie of the Year. 2023. The day after the announcement was made, it captures the World Heavyweight Championship the night after WrestleMania. And these two men are ready to go. These two men are ready to face off as we get the final introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 300.
Rough looking engraving on that one. That was
Justice Logan.
the High Justice ready to go.
And his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Bad Boy Gavin Wilson.
Gavin Wilson set to go one-on-one, defending his World Heavyweight Championship. Against the High Justice, Logan Hart. This would be Gavin's first title defense. And he has got a big task ahead of him. Meeting up in the center of the ring, Logan Hart. Gavin Wilson, look at this. Logan snags up his smaller opponent and just drags him right over to the top rope. Off the ropes, diving headbutt. And Logan Hart letting loose. This man, the longest consecutive days as a World Heavyweight Champion. That record held by Logan Hart. 111 consecutive days. Locks it up. Logan sent into the ropes. Gets caught. Gavin trying his best here, but the size differential and the absolute brutality of Logan Hart may just be too much for the world champ, but he is the world champ for a reason. To the outside, Wilson looking to clear some cobwebs, but Logan Hart looking to cause more cobwebs. Guillotine, using the barricade this time. Instead of the top rope, Gavin rolling out of the way. Quick kick to the thigh, back to his feet. But again, cannot out-muscle Logan Hart. Just can't do it. Logan snags him up again, drags him across the ring. Just absolutely manhandling the world champion. Quick uppercut. Punched him right in the throat. Logan using some leverage here, getting some height off that rope, and just plants himself square on the champ's chest. Gavin, low kick. Look at this. Gavin Wilson trying to trade punches with Logan Hart. Drop kick misses out. Irish whip sends him into the corner of the heavyweight champ. Has the challenger staggering here. But Logan Hart back to his feet. Huge enziguri, turning the champ back to the outside. Locking horns, but again, Gavin Wilson just not strong enough to do a collar and elbow lockup with Logan Hart. The High Justice off the ropes, goes for that flying headbutt, and nobody home as Wilson rolls out of the way and looks to take back control of the matchup, sending Logan Hart over the top rope to the outside and trying to get the crowd behind him now. I don't know if it's going to be a possible thing here. Logan goes for the bear hug, but Gavin weasels his way out of that. There's no other way to explain that. Weasels his way out and follows that up with a big headbutt. And a quick kick to the lower back. Legs are up on the outside, and Logan Hart needs to get something going for him here if he's looking to recapture heavyweight gold. The referee continues his count Gavin Wilson continues his assault. Wilson. Twisting arm lock, but again, Logan Hawk too damn strong for it. Sets him up. Logan Hawk just drives Gavin Wilson straight into this the arena floor here. And I don't think Logan Hawk's here for the title. Referee's count is 2-9, and Logan Hawk isn't even really trying to do any of that. He has left the world champion laying unconscious here at ringside. I don't believe Logan Hawk had any intention of walking out of here as the world champion tonight. I think he was here to just put a beat down on the world title. Come up with a draw here tonight. Our main event. Bud Marvelous has issued a marvelous challenge. He said whoever the last man standing after a 9-man battle will get an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. I don't care who any of them are. Bud Marvelous should have been number 10. This is for the Intercontinental Champion, but 2K may have screwed us over, Marvelous One. As Alexander K, Chris Chaos, Jeffrey Lewis, Prestige, Vulgar, Gavin Wilson, Crom, Torrance Benjamin, and Zach the Ripper will all battle it out for the Intercontinental title in this the Marvelous Challenge. It was to be that Bud Marvelous would be the last man out, but this ought to be interesting as we get all the introductions. And there are your rules. 2 superstars will start in the ring. 1 superstar is eliminated by pinfall victory. Disqualification and new superstar in. Elimination can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification. The match continues until 1 superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner. Now let's get into it. Hopefully our man Bud Marvelous will be the 10th man out, as was directed by pretty much everybody.
And from out of
that
this
is
world,
not
weighing in at 253 pounds, Bloody A-List Marvelous.
Is the Intercontinental title up for grabs at this point? Did Bud Marvelous change the rules? He did say that he would only put the title up if he could be the last man out. But as it turns out, he is not the last man out, and I did not hear anything from Wayne Kerr about this being a title match.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
God, no. Look at this. Look at this. Bud Marvelous and Prestige to start this out. And if you know the history of Bud Marvelous and Prestige, this is about to get real interesting. Now the thing with Bud Marvelous and the Marvelous Challenge is Prestige has already wrestled a match. Chris Chaos has already wrestled a match. Gavin Wilson, if he can stand up, has already wrestled a match. A good portion, there's a good portion of the 9 men involved in this who have already had matches tonight, leaving Bud Marvelous one of the few who will be fresh. But right now, let's get back to this. Prestige and Bud Marvelous to start this off. It is for the Intercontinental Championship, Bud. That's right, your beautiful Killed title may get a makeover if you're not careful. Bud Marvelous having to outstand 9 other people. $2K has screwed Bud Marvelous. No, Bud Marvelous screwed Bud Marvelous. Prestige, Bud Marvelous. to kick off this Marvelous Challenge, and Prestige sidestepping what looked to be maybe what is Prestige taking on John Cena. What is going on here? Holy Jesus. The physics of this game have just gone quite insane. There we go, getting it all back together. Prestige taking control of the matchup. And going to work on the Marvelous One's arm. Bud Marvelous. We know, as I said, if you know the history, these two former tag team partners for seasons, for years. These two were World Tag Team Champions. They were $1 million champions. Until Bud Marvelous finally snapped on Prestige and turned his back, and Prestige. We thought this rivalry, this feud was over, but apparently, the way these two are in the ring right now, apparently that ain't done yet. Apparently there's still some bad feelings between the two as Prestige rolls to the outside and Bud Marvelous follows him right up and sends him right back inside. Collar and elbow lock up center of the ring. Marvelous with a snapmare off the ropes. And a quick boot to the face. No, Prestige rolls out of the way. Sidesteps again that neck breaker. These two, as I said, they know each other so well. Tag team partners for a long, long time. So this should be a hell of a way to start the Marvelous Challenge. Bud Marvelous sending Prestige into the ropes, ducks under, and Prestige falls over the top rope, suckers in Bud Marvelous with that right hand, locks him up again, swinging the leg, and again Prestige in control over the Intercontinental Champion for just a moment. Another quick shot to the inner thigh, and now Bud Marvelous scoops him up. Thought he was going for a scoop slam, but instead turns it into that inverted DDT. And the Marvelous One is getting sight. Prestige boot to the head. Takes back control, sends his opponent into the ropes. There's face first on that Tornado X Factor, or whatever it may be called. As Prestige, there's big knee to the face, using that bottom rope for advantage, and goes for the pinfall. And only gets one. Referee's hand down, coming down for the second slap, but no go. Marvelous catches him in that front face lock. Falling neck breaker, and Prestige in trouble as Marvelous goes for the pinfall. And he gets a 2 count. No, just a 1. Referee corrects me on just 1. Marvelous looking to take back control of the Intercontinental Championship, apparently on the line here tonight in this Marvelous Challenge, and Prestige breaking free, springboard, forearm straight to the chin. Bud Marvelous knocked a little sideways on that, sends him into the ropes again, drops to the mat. Prestige with a leapfrog. This ducks under, loop-de-loop, butterfly powerbomb. Good God, was that destructive. A kick to the back, and Prestige following Marvelous outside the ring. And back inside we go. Bud, having none of it, wants to get this over with. The Marvelous Challenge. This man has to face 9 other men if he wants 8 other men. If he wants to continue to be the Intercontinental Champion. And I just don't know if Marvelous has it in him. But his only saving grace is that we can always change the rules as the time comes. Prestige popped up in the air and then popped in the jaw. Marvelous says it's about time to end this. A right hand, a shot to the back of the head. A knee to the back, a hanging neck breaker, back breaker, neck breaker combination from Bud Marvelous sends Prestige into the ropes. No, posing back. Hits him with a back elbow, and again keeps control of the matchup. Marvelous climbing to the second turnbuckle. Prestige could be in trouble here. Marvelous falling short. falling just short, landing on the back of his head. Can Prestige take advantage? Look at this, spins him around one more time, dropping face first before moving in for another attack. Sends his opponent into the turnbuckle, and Bud Marvelous is put to the top rope. A quick shot to the solar plexus. And Prestige, long time no see, avalanche powerbomb. Looking for the cover. He gets the cover. Does he get the pinfall? Bud Marvelous, at this point, has lost the title to Prestige, who now has to face the Grim Creeper. It's going to be interesting on who ends up with this Intercontinental Championship. And Bud Marvelous makes his way to the back. A very, very unhappy camper at the moment. Prestige, at least these two have both already been through a match. Prestige now being put through 2 matches, into his third, off the ropes, and a spinning elbow coming off that crisscross, keeping the Ripper. Zack the Ripper coming off a big, I don't want to say a win. He was attacked backstage by Crom. And able to defend himself and actually walk away from that match, that attack. But Prestige, double knees to the face. Taking it on, rides him up. Into the barricade goes the Grim Creeper. What a show for tonight, the Marvelous Challenge. Bud Marvelous unfortunately being eliminated after the first match. Prestige, currently the Intercontinental Champion, with asterisks, because I'm not going to keep track of this. They're not locked in history. There are some names in this matchup tonight, and Prestige doing his best to hold on to his newly crowned title. Deep 6 on the outside. Zack the Ripper driven into the concrete before sent back inside by Prestige. And Prestige could be looking to send this one home. Center of the ring. He's got it locked. Goes for it. Prestidigitation. Zack the Ripper face first into the mat. Kicking out at 2 1/4. Barely kicking out of that, but kicking out nonetheless. Prestige losing a little bit of temper there as he starts putting the right hands down to Zack the Ripper and going to work on the back of the leg. Looking to keep control. Can he hold on? And how long can he hold on through the Marvelous Challenge as the Intercontinental Champion? Defeating Bud Marvelous in the first round. Irish Whip sends the Ripper into the corner. Prestige eats an elbow from Zack. Zack ducking under. Look at this, open palm strikes. And that last one snuck in between the defenses. And he caught Prestige square in the widow's peak. And again, another right hand. The Ripper with a boot to the back and looking for the Intercontinental Championship. Runs him down with the clothesline, follows it up with a second. Catches the boot coming in, leg sweep. And the Grim Creeper is on fire. Looking for a pinfall, looking to go home. Not quite yet. We got a 1, we got a 2. And Prestige barely kicking out at 2 1/2. Both men back to their feet. Prestige up first. Handful of hair puts Zack the Ripper into the front turnbuckle. Couple of kicks to the ribs. Drives the big man down. Look at this. Paintbrush after paintbrush off the ropes. Head full of steam and taking the mask off of Zack the Ripper with that boot. From behind, Prestige gets caught up. The Ripper, kick to the midsection. Black Plague. And he's not done. The Ripper could be setting him up. Drapes the arm. This could be it. 1888. And hooks the leg. This could be it. Zack the Ripper getting a 2 count. Prestige kicking out at 2, and the Ripper taking it top rope. High wrist. Double foot stomp. Double foot stomp down on the king of old school, and the Ripper, unsure of what else to do with himself, has busted Prestige open. Huge power bomb. Follows that up with a big knee, and Prestige back to his feet, quick as a whip, but again, locks up. Boot to the midsection. A second boot to the midsection. From behind, prestidigitation. Full rotation, another pinfall attempt, and Prestige setting himself up for a third opponent. Who can it be? Who's coming out? I may have missed it. I turned my attention. Chris Chaos wants his chance to become Intercontinental Champion. Prestige at the moment is the acting Intercontinental Champion, and Prestige, Jesus Christ, just about took the face paint off of Chaos with that forearm, and Chaos none too happy about that. Drops that big elbow. Helps Prestige back to his feet. Prestige at the disadvantage in this matchup. As this is technically his 4th match of the night. Swinging leg there, swinging neck breaker. Hooks the leg in the process, and Prestige drops the big elbow coming across the ring. Chaos also in a hell of a match earlier against Torrance Benjamin. But not only have these guys been in matches, these guys have been in barn burner matches before getting into the Marvelous Challenge. And Prestige thinks that may have done it against Chaos. Chaos says not even close, bud. Prestige, what the hell is he doing? Prestige messing around over there with the turnbuckles, leaving an opening for Chris Chaos. And Chaos gets a 2 count. Prestige with another miraculous kick out. Chaos with the Debo. Looking to snap the neck of Prestige. Now going to work on the arm of Prestige. This man, Chris Chaos, coming a long way. He's a bit unorthodox. A little stupid at times. Missing with that elbow drop. Prestige sends him into the ropes. Drops to the mat. Hits him with a leapfrog. Nicely done. But Chaos puts on the brakes. And a knee to the ribs before hitting the ropes on his own senton bomb. Running senton in Chaos. About to get chaotic. The Chaos is about to begin. Sister Abigail. Pinfall attempt. This may be enough. Prestige, shoulders down, slim body, slapping the mat for the 3rd time. Chris Chaos, acting Intercontinental Champion. Who's up next? The almighty Chris Chaos. Look at this. Chaos says, let's do this one more time. His 3rd matchup for the night. Can Chaos hold on to this? Benjamin into the ring, and these two are locking it up. DDT by Chris Chaos. Benjamin looking to perhaps become a dual wielding champion, the first one for season 4. after the capture and hold on to the Intercontinental Championship tonight. He will be an Intercontinental Champion as well as the World Tag Team Champion. And Chris Chaos has already faced the Almighty once tonight. And coming out on top. I don't know about getting back into the matchup this soon against an irate Torrance Benjamin. Benjamin putting the boots figuratively and literally down to Chris Chaos. Another series to the ribs and another shot to the face. A pinfall attempt. Can he get him on it? Only one. Chaos dragged back to his feet, scoops him up. Over the back goes Chris. Short shot to the back, and it sends him over the top rope. Another forearm smash. Chaos has the Almighty staggering on the ring apron, sets him up. Back suplex, solid square on the hardest part of the ring. Benjamin in a world of trouble again. This Chaos has found his groove. Chaos looking to recapture some gold here in AoK. He is currently the acting Intercontinental Champion as he has defeated Prestige in this Marvelous Challenge, who in turn had defeated Bud Marvelous himself for that IC title to be acting champion. Bud Marvelous none too happy about the outcome and the role switch that was given to him. We've already got word from backstage that he has already claimed a rematch clause before he even made it all the way to the back. Apparently he was saying it from ringside back. It has been approved that Bud Marvelous will wrestle. Look at this, Chaos. I don't mean to interrupt myself, but Chaos looking for a submission against the Almighty. But a big reversal brings it around. Irish Whip sends Chaos into the ropes. Low shot to the midsection. And the Almighty follows it up with a big avalanche clothesline, a back elbow, and this man rolling senton across Chris Chaos. And Bud Marvelous will challenge the winner of the Marvelous Challenge tonight. Chaos sending Benjamin into the ropes, drops to the mat, collapses him with that cave-in. And Chris Chaos turning the heat up here, but Benjamin able to break free, but again Chaos. One step faster, hits him with another DDT. And another big right hand into the corner goes Torrance Benjamin, needing the ropes for support. And Chaos back outside the ring. We've seen this earlier tonight. Another DDT on its way. And it damn sure were. As Torrance Benjamin gets himself completely discombobulated with a follow-up DDT. Chris Chaos in complete control here of the Marvelous Challenge. Right hand. Another right hand. Back and forth we go. Here at ringside into the barricade goes Torrance Benjamin. Another DDT. Chris Chaos looking to split open coconuts here tonight. As we head back inside the ring, the Chaotic One versus the Almighty. In this stage of the Marvelous Challenge. Chaos used this earlier. We've seen this earlier. Deja vu once again. As Chaos makes his way over to Torrance Benjamin. Benjamin not even aware Not even aware of what's going on. Sister Abigail. Face first he goes. And that, my friends, is another hook. Are we seeing another victory? Chris Chaos, the acting Intercontinental Champion. Who will be his next opponent? Vulgar the Clown has claimed his spot in the Marvelous Challenge. Vulgar has made the announcement of the Clown World Order. The VWO, if you will. Big knee to the back. Float over DDT. Vulgar the Clown set up on Chris Chaos as the acting Intercontinental Champion here. As I said, the winner of the Marvelous Challenge will be Clown. Could be. That could have been a Freudian slip. Could be crowned, or will be crowned, the Intercontinental Champion, and they will face Bud Marvelous during the next episode on Sunday night. Marvelous already claiming a rematch clause from the ramp through the stage, through the backstage area. That has been granted just to shut him up. But as it stands, Vulgar the Clown has to topple Chris Chaos in order to move forward here in this Marvelous Challenge. I'm not even sure how many men we have left. Bud, Prestige, Zach, who else did we have? Zach, Chris Chaos, Torrance Benjamin. Lost count. Try that again. Bud Marvelous, Zach the Ripper, Prestige, Chris Chaos, Vulgar the Clown, Torrance Benjamin. We got a pinfall attempt and it's only 2. Nope. Again, then Bobby correct me, it's only 1. I believe we're at number 6 here as far as combatants go in the 10-man battle. So what 4 more to go. And Chaos goes for another pinfall, gets a 1 out of it. Kip up by Vulgar the Clown. Able to get free before he could be abused in ways he wouldn't like, which I'm not sure what they would be. Over the top rope and to the outside. Chris Chaos tumbling down at the mat here in front of our desk. And Vulgar takes him back inside. Vulgar the Clown was actually not scheduled to be here tonight. But who could resist the Intercontinental title shot through the Marvelous Challenge, and both men missing the mark. As Chaos able to duck under, but unfortunately not able to save himself from running into the turnbuckle. Nice deep arm drag by Chris Chaos. Vulgar the Clown. Sister Abigail by Chaos hooks the leg. Vulgar shoulders it down. Only for 2. He kicks out before the 3, and Chris Chaos losing his damn mind here. Going to work on Vulgar. Knee to the face. Chaos. Again, you're acting Intercontinental Champion. Defeat Chris Chaos to move on. Bud Marvelous failed in his attempt against Prestige. Prestige was able to defeat Zach the Ripper, but falling with Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos unfortunately falling to able to defeat Torrance Benjamin, but now facing off against Vulgar the Clown with a big black hole slam. But Chaos, he was born in the black hole. Wait, what? Chaos sends his opponent outside the ring area, hits the ropes. What's he got in mind? Suicide dive over the top rope, and Chris Chaos bringing this AoK arena back to life. Back inside we go, Chaos. Looking for a pinfall, rolls over Vulgar the Clown. Here we go, Slim Bobby with a 2 count. Drops the elbow across the lower back. Look at this. Huge clothesline by Chris Chaos, the Chaos line. Gets the 3 count, dropping Vulgar the Clown, and Chris Chaos continues on as the acting Intercontinental Champion. But here comes generic Jeffrey Lewis. Not Jerry Lewis, that's somebody else. That's somebody else's. Giving up a size difference here. Chaos, look at this, going for a bear hug. Chaos able to slip free. Jeffrey Lewis. Overhand wrist lock. Locks it down pretty good, but again, Chaos fighting back. Chris Chaos already been in the 3 or 4 matches here tonight. A pinfall attempt off the Sister Abigail. He gets a damn near 3. Very close 3 on that too. Chris Chaos wasting no time here, wanting no part of having to deal with this. Jeffrey Lewis finds fingers in his eyeballs. Chaos, inverted DDT, and he had caught all of that. Lewis pulls himself up on the ropes, and Chaos hits that big clothesline, follows him up outside. We may find out what Chris Chaos looks like under all that makeup after all this time. He is put through the phases tonight. Another pinfall attempt. And only 2. Lewis able to get the shoulders up, but Chaos staying on the attack, keeping everything moving forward. Was out of it. Look at this. Lewis, throwaway suplex. Launching Chaos across the ring. And a boot to the face. Another pinfall attempt by Lewis. And another kick out by Chris Chaos. Lewis sends his opponent into the ropes, hits him with that huge power slam. Not able to follow it up as it hits the ropes. A big splash. Still not looking for the cover as of yet. I think that might be a mistake. Chaos has already been through 2 matches with Torrance Benjamin. A match with Prestige. A match with Vulgar. This is like his 5th match of the evening. And Eat the Feet takes Lewis down. And Chris Chaos is ready for the Chaos to begin. Another Sister Abigail. Another pinfall attempt. Another 1. Another 2. And another 3 for Chris Chaos. This man is battling hard for this Intercontinental Championship, and this man, former World Heavyweight Champion Alexander K, makes his way down. Chris Chaos meets him in the center of the ring. Collar and elbow tie up and a DDT. Gonna put him in his place. Back to his feet. Alexander gets hit with the crossbody. Chaos dropping elbows. Alexander fresh. No matches previous to this one tonight. Chaos, as I just said, has been through like 6 legitimately. This is like his 7th match of this evening. Chris Chaos has been an absolute beast tonight, and it'll be a shame if he doesn't win the Intercontinental Championship, but by golly, he will be very close to #1 contender when the time comes, by the looks of it. Climbing to the top rope, and Chris Chaos perched Alexander K eats this double axe handle as the Chaotic One keeps the match moving forward. Drops to the mat. And another cave-in. Almost put that mask through the back of that man's head. Another running crossbody. Off the ropes again. Another running senton. The Chaotic One living up to his name. Alexander sends him for the ride. Hurricane Rana takes him down, rolls him up. Could be a surprise win. There's two. And no, look at this. Chaos reverses it for a two. Alexander reverses it for only a one before he can kick out. By God, these two ready to go here. The Intercontinental Championship. The marvelous challenge, and Chris Chaos has to be low on gas. He's got to be running on E here. This man has put in some time and some work for these matches tonight. Straight to the face, the knee, driving him down. And Alexander K finally getting some offense in enough to keep Chaos, taking advantage of Chaos, and as I said, the near exhaustion that he's got to be feeling at this point. Alexander K in his first matchup for this evening, and Chris Chaos. Look at this, Alexander way out there. Frog splash from across the ring, a pinfall attempt. Gets a two only again, Chris Chaos. And Chris Chaos may be injured here. You see he's holding his, he needs to be holding his ribs, which wouldn't be surprising. Ducks under. Alexander missing with the drop kick. Chris Chaos able to slow down his speed just enough to miss the timing. A couple of forearms to the face and a Pele kick. Chaos barely on his feet as Alexander sends him into a turnbuckle, sets him to the top rope. Super Hurricane Rana, no wheelbarrow. And Chaos, with the reversal, turns it into an inverted power bomb. An inverted super bomb at that. Chaos, no way. Going back into it. Time to let the chaos begin as he sets it up. Sister Abigail on its way. Could be too close to the ropes. Alexander K shoulders down. 1, 2. And Chris Chaos, oh man, 2 count only. I thought Chaos had that one in the bag. And I believe so did Chaos. The Chaos limit. He is not done. Chris Chaos, far from done. As he starts his journey across the ring in this bizarre formation. Alexander K fully unaware. One more time, not again. Another Sister Abigail. And Chris Chaos, as I said earlier, acting Intercontinental Champion, gets another 2 count. I'm not sure how Alexander K did not give in on that one. But the heart of a fighter is the heart of a fighter. This is an absolutely ridiculous matchup. As Alexander K pulls himself up, avalanche from behind. As Chaos. I thought Chaos was going to keep control here, but no, Alexander K with a reversal. Sets his opponent on the ropes and hangs him out to dry, goes for the cover. Chaos, shoulders down, and only for 2 seconds. Alexander K thought for sure that was it. To the outside, he could be going high risk. Lewis sets him up on the turnbuckle, ducks under. Chaos rolls away. Irish whip, turns it around, sends him into the ropes. And it hits him with that sling blade. Hooks the leg. Chaos looking to keep hold of this Intercontinental title. He is still the acting Intercontinental Champion. There can't be too many competitors left. There can't be too many competitors left, but the World Heavyweight Champion is here. For the Marvelous Challenge, Gavin Wilson looking to walk away from here carrying both the World title and the Intercontinental title, and he starts it off with a snap suplex. Again, Chris Chaos in his 8th match of the evening. His 8th match of this evening. Absolutely ridiculous. Needing some space, needing to find some separation, but finding none as the world champ follows him out. Gavin Wilson coming up earlier tonight, just a match prior here against Logan Hawk in a draw, able to retain his world title through that what do you want to call it, that misguided rule. Collar and elbow, but again, Gavin Wilson still the fresher man of the two. Even though Gavin Wilson just wrestled Logan Hawk in a match prior to the Marvelous Challenge. The Marvelous Challenge is in now its final stages. And Chris Chaos has been in this ring since about the 4th competitor. Throwaway suplex. Chris Chaos. Face paint gone. Stamina at its lowest point. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle, sets him up to the top rope. Gavin Wilson in a bad place here with Chris Chaos, who just repeatedly punches him in the face until he falls off the top rope to the outside, hits him with that swirling uppercut. And Wilson with a distinct advantage over Chris Chaos. A very distinct advantage over Chris Chaos. Swing and a miss. Chaos catches him that time from behind. Swings him around. Gutbuster. And Chris Chaos again. Far beyond the normalcy of it all. This man has defeated 7 other wrestlers so far. Is that right? Sister Abigail and the world champion, and Chris Chaos gets a 2 count. Chaos keeping pace in this match, keeping it at his will, knowing where he's at here, knowing that he's got to be running on empty, running on fumes. This man has been 2 matches with the Almighty. That in and of itself should tell you something. He has defeated Torrance Benjamin twice this evening, without talking about prestige, without talking about whoever the hell else he wrestled here this evening. Alexander K, Jeffrey Lewis, now Gavin Wilson down for the count, gets a 2 count. Boot to the face. Another pinfall attempt. Chris Chaos. 2 count. Gavin Wilson grabbing the bottom rope. Saving himself in this matchup. And one more time, Chris Chaos knows where to find what he needs to win this match. He's been here multiple times tonight. And he is there one more time now. This lines him up. Sister Abigail gets him the 2nd time for the Sister Abigail. We could see this could be it. There's a 3. And Chris Chaos Chris Chaos
The next fall
has
will
one
win
more
the
to get
match.
past by the looks of it. I don't know if he can do it. I don't know, though. Crom faced off against Zack the Ripper earlier tonight, attacked Zack the Ripper backstage, and got his ass handed to him for his troubles. But now against Chris Chaos, and Chaos with an uppercut and a DDT. Knows he doesn't have much time. He can't get Crom any kind of chance. Any mistake by Chaos at this point is going to be detrimental to his winning and as the acting Intercontinental Champion. This man has been through so many matches here tonight. And Crom getting the knees up. Chaos with the reversal sends his opponent into the ropes. Cave in. What a move. Chris Chaos wisely using his quick-wittedness and using his quickness. Just cleaning the table off. A little too late. Crom right there from behind, back rake. And Chris Chaos could be losing that slight advantage he had. Back elbow, a couple of right hands. And that Chaos line catching Crom's head off the bottom step. Before sending him right into them again, sending him over to the ringside area. Chaos. And even, listen, again, at this point, Chris Chaos has got to be the #1 contender, even if he doesn't win this matchup. There's zero chance that Chris Chaos, I know Bud Marvelous will get his rematch, but Chris Chaos has got to be the #1 contender. There's Chaos with a mandible claw. These two, I don't know if you can get much more crazier than these two. Chris Chaos has been through absolute hell here tonight. A pinfall, 1, 2, and a kick out by Crom. Trying to get back to his feet, but Chris Chaos staying on the big man. He hurt his head there a little bit. May have knocked some voices loose. And Chaos, one more time to the corner. And one more time across the ring. Sets him up for his sister Abigail. I don't know how many he has driven into people here tonight. A pinfall attempt. Hooks the leg. Crom down for 3. And Chris Chaos finally crowned your Intercontinental Champion.
Intercontinental Champion.
I'm not. What are you doing? What are you doing, weirdo? What are you? There's nobody there. There's nothing there, Chaos. Chris Chaos capturing the Intercontinental Championship through the Marvelous Challenge. Bud Marvelous looking for his return match next episode. Chris Chaos versus Bud Marvelous, Sunday night. And that's it for the wrestling portion. Let's take a quick look at the news and make sure everybody made it through our matches tonight. Let's get to it. Wall hopping. There we go. Let's take a look here right quick. The news. All the news that is the news. Chris Chaos suffering a minor injury. No shit. Your brand new Intercontinental Champion, the first one to make the news. As we move on to the next show, I would take it real quick. Just a quick look at the power rankings. Nothing changed. Nothing I wanted to know too much about. Let's go to the next show. As we finish out May. of, I believe this will be our last weekend. Look at this, Alice Angel and Amaya. I mean, maybe we'll talk about that. Cletus J and the Hinkledimers versus Chris K. Probably not. Gavin Wilson and Jay Blackbear. Probably not. Vulgar and Chris Chaos. We're not doing this to Chaos again. Probably not. Alexander K. Logan Hawk Prom and Zach the Ripper in a fatal 4-way. Probably. We'll talk about that. That might be interesting. Zoe Yuri and Casey Gwen. Dean Graves and Bud Marvelous and Alexia versus Wildcat. We will talk about all of those cards subject to change. Any new news? No, nothing has changed there. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Power rankings. Chris Chaos topping the charts. Unbelievably so. As it should be. The talk of the town. The Intercontinental Champion Chris Chaos. Winning the Marvelous Challenge, defeating 5, 6, maybe 7 other wrestlers in order to do so. Wildcat still looking pretty tough even after her loss this episode. Looking pretty good in that that tag team division. Zach the Ripper still in a pretty good spot. Number 3 is not too shabby. Dean Graves. Number 4 with Amaya. Number 5, your top 5. AoK Power Rankings. Let's move on to Alexia. At number 6, Torrance Benjamin, the Almighty, and 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champions. At number 7, Prestige. At number 8, Zoe Yuri rocking number 9 with Jay Blackbear, your top 10. The Empress Sparrow at number 11, the women's undisputed champion. We'll see her next episode. Bud Marvelous. At number 12, Prom. At number 13, Logan Hawk, falling down to 14 with Lilith. Rounding out the top 15. Casey Gwen making her return, sitting at number 16. Gavin Wilson, the World Heavyweight Champion, barely holding on at 17. RWP, the other half of the World Tag Team Champion, sitting at number 18. Mr. Potter will be in tag team action next episode. Alice Angel at number 19. And Cletus J. Hinkledeimer rounding out your top 20. That is all the time we got for AoK action. Tune in again Sunday night when we're here for Season 4, Episode 4 of AoK Championship Wrestling here on Twitch. Thank you each and every one of you that's tuned in, whether it's live, on the VOD, or over on the YT. Make sure that you get your chance to see all the AoK action every chance you get. I'm going to leave you all with the socials here in the chat. That way, if you're missing any of them, you can find them right there. Take that in, bring it up. And my friends, I will see you next episode for more AoK Championship Wrestling. See you Sunday.